Guys, what's up? It's Scott, your boxing mind. Today's video, talking about old school boxing training methods, okay? So the old school boxing is a lot different. There's a lot more about brute strength and willpower. The technique as well, but back in the day the guys were really tough. Rocky Marciano, you know, if you go back, Jack Dempsey, old school boxers, okay? They trained differently from now because there was different. They didn't have the research and the beliefs were different, okay? But there is a lot of benefit. You can take a lot of, if you study the old school boxers, you can learn a lot from them, okay? It's not that they're worse than they are nowadays, just nowadays the technique's a lot more sound, okay? And but they were a lot mentally tougher, they were a lot fitter back in the day, you know, they used to train, they used to run a lot more, the nutrition, the food was a lot healthier, okay? Nowadays the nutrition is not the same, okay? It's not got as much nutrients in the food because of all the processing, okay? So there's a lot of things, if you study history of boxing, there's a lot of good things you can take from old school boxers, okay? And Charlie Goldman, okay? Charlie Goldman was the coach for Rocky Marciano, okay? Undefeated heavyweight, one of the best of all time, okay? And he trained Rocky to do bodybuilding, okay? And again, this is a long time ago, so they wouldn't call it strength and conditioning, they would call it bodybuilding. And Rocky Marciano's bodybuilding routine, I went and studied it, I found out Rocky's coach, he had a bodybuilding routine. And it's similar to what we do now, curls, shoulder press, like pulling things down, pull-ups, squats, press-ups, calf raises. All the main moves, the functional main moves that we do now, we do them as well. But you don't train it like every day doing bodybuilding, trying to get bigger, okay? You just do it as strength and conditioning, 2-3 times a week, so you've got a strong unit, like your upper body's all strong. Okay? You notice how strong Rocky Marciano was. He did the most cardio and walking ever, much more than what boxers do nowadays, but bodybuilding, okay? So he built up his body to be really strong, balanced all over with all these bodybuilding exercises. Just like what we do now, okay? So not so much all these machines, but more dumbbells, barbells, and body weight, okay? Pull-ups, press-ups, dips, loads of them. You would use curls and shoulder press and shrugs and calf raises. So I'll show you some videos, some of the exercises we can get in a modern gym. Do this bodybuilding, strength and conditioning, 2 or 3 times a week, as well as mainly boxing training, okay? But make yourself really strong. If you're not so strong the old school boxers were compared to a lot of the boxers nowadays, a lot more determined, a lot more work ethic, okay? Hey, a lot of the boxers nowadays are better as well. I'm not saying all of them, but in general, old school boxers, they were super fit. The work ethic that they put in could go 15, 20 rounds, okay? They could go hundreds of rounds, you know, loads of rounds. The further you go back into boxing, you realise it was more fitness, now it's more technique and smarts, okay? But if you can take the old school mentality of building your body up and getting super fit, as well as your boxing technique and new skill technique and training, then you're going to be really good, just like those old school, bring back the old school work ethic, that's what I'm trying to say, bring back the work ethic of the old school boxers, okay, the old champions. Because there's a lot to gain from it if you study. Okay. Build up your body to be strong for your boxing. That's today's video. So keep it in mind, check out some of these clips, add them to your routine. Okay, study them. The basics win. Don't do all the fancy stuff, just do the basics. Functional exercises.